She is the most famous urban legend in the world. Every teenager has heard of her. Every sleepover has played her. Stand in front of a mirror in a dark room, say her name 3 times, and she appears. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. Some say she is a witch burned at the stake. Some say she is a woman who murdered her children. Some say she is a ghost buried beneath the mirror itself, waiting for someone foolish enough to summon her. She has appeared in films, in books, in video games, in campfire stories told for hundreds of years. But the story of Bloody Mary is not just a myth. It has roots older than you think. It has been blamed for real violence, real deaths, and real psychological damage. And some people who have played the game swear that something did appear in the mirror. Tonight, on Faceless Files, we look into the face of Bloody Mary. Don't turn around. Don't close your eyes. And whatever you do, don't say her name 3 times.
Number 5. The origins. The ritual of summoning a spirit in a mirror at night is far older than the name Bloody Mary. Ritual divination using mirrors, known as catoptromancy, dates back to ancient Greece, where young women would gaze into reflective pools of water to see the face of their future husband. In medieval Europe, mirrors were believed to hold souls and trap spirits, and to break one was to curse yourself for 7 years. The name Bloody Mary itself has been attached to several real historical women. The most infamous is Mary Tudor, Queen of England in the 1560s, who burned nearly 300 Protestants at the stake and earned the nickname Bloody Mary. Other candidates include Elizabeth Bathory, the Hungarian countess who allegedly bathed in the blood of virgins, and Mary Worth, a woman executed for witchcraft during the Salem trials, whose spirit was said to haunt local mirrors. But the modern sleepover version of Bloody Mary emerged in the United States in the early 1960s, spreading from schoolyard to schoolyard before appearing in American folklore collections by the early 1970s.
Number 4. The ritual. Although versions vary, the core of the Bloody Mary game has remained remarkably consistent for 60 years. You must be alone, or with friends who are also calling her. The room must be dark, usually a bathroom, lit only by a single candle. You stand facing the mirror, close your eyes, spin around 3 times, and chant Bloody Mary 3 times, or 5 or 7 or 13, depending on who taught you the version in your school. When you open your eyes, she will be there, in the mirror behind you, or standing beside you, or reaching out through the glass to scratch your face, or pull you into the mirror with her. The variations tell you what she does. She will strangle you. She will scratch your eyes out. She will steal your soul. She will tell you the name of the person you will marry, or the way you will die. The children who play the game almost always describe the same pattern. At first, it is a joke. Everyone laughs. And then, as the chanting goes on, something changes. The room goes quiet. The candle flickers. Faces appear in the mirror that are not your own.
Number 3. The 1970s Chicago case. One of the earliest documented Bloody Mary incidents that made it into local newspapers took place in Chicago in 1972, reported by folklorist Janet Langlois, who interviewed dozens of schoolgirls about their versions of the legend. At a Catholic girls' school on the South Side, a group of 12-year-old girls held a Bloody Mary seance in the school bathroom after class. They locked the door, turned off the lights, lit a single candle, and chanted the name 13 times. According to the girls, when they opened their eyes, there was a woman in a white dress standing behind them in the mirror, her face covered in blood, holding a knife. One girl screamed, fell backwards, and cut her head open on the bathroom sink. She was taken to hospital, needing stitches. The school principal sent a letter home to every parent, warning them about the dangerous game, and the story spread. Langlois found that by 1973, nearly every schoolgirl in Chicago of a certain age knew who Bloody Mary was. No one could agree on her story, but everyone agreed on the mirror, the candle, the chant, and the knife.
Number 2. The psychology of the mirror. Scientists who study the Bloody Mary phenomenon say there is a straightforward explanation for why people see faces in the mirror in low light. Italian psychologist Giovanni Caputo demonstrated this in 2010 in a paper published in the journal Perception. He had 50 healthy volunteers sit in a dimly lit room in front of a mirror for 10 minutes. After a few minutes, subjects began to see strange things. Their own faces warped. Their parents appeared. Dead relatives looked back at them. Monsters, animals, old women, and the faces of strangers stared out of the glass. The effect is known as the strange face in the mirror illusion, and it happens because under low light, when you stare at your own face for long enough, your brain struggles to integrate edges and shapes and fills in the gaps with memory, fear, and expectation. Caputo's subjects were normal adults who knew they were in an experiment and still reported deeply unsettling experiences, in some cases leaving the room crying. Add a candle, a sleepover, chanting, and 60 years of folklore telling children a bloody woman with a knife is coming, and the results are predictable.
Number 1. Real harm. The most disturbing thing about Bloody Mary is not whether she is real, but how many real-world injuries and deaths have been linked to the game. In 2014, a 12-year-old girl in Kentucky was found hanging in her bathroom after playing Bloody Mary repeatedly over several weeks. Her mother told reporters her daughter had become obsessed with the legend and was having nightmares about a woman coming through the mirror. In 2006, a group of teenage boys in Scotland broke into a disused church to play Bloody Mary at midnight, and one of them fell through a rotten floor and broke his neck, dying at the scene. And in 2019, a 14-year-old girl in England was found on her bathroom floor covered in cuts after summoning Bloody Mary alone, having apparently attacked herself in a dissociative state. Psychologists have warned that children with anxiety, trauma, or a history of dissociation are particularly vulnerable to harm from games that combine mirror gazing, darkness, chanting, and suggestions of violence. Bloody Mary is just a story, but the human brain is real. Fear is real.
Bloody Mary is one of those legends that never dies. Every generation of children rediscovers her. Every sleepover plays the game. Every generation pretends they are not scared, then runs out of the bathroom laughing. And every generation swears that for 1 second, just for 1 second, they saw something move in the glass. The folklorists say she is a memory of real women executed for witchcraft, burned at the stake, or murdered for crimes they did not commit. The psychologists say she is a trick of the visual system, a glitch in the way the brain processes faces in dim light. The children who have seen her say she is real. Whatever she has been with us for centuries. She will be with us for centuries more. Every mirror in the world is her door. Every child standing in front of one with the lights off is her next caller. Comment mirror if you made it to the end. Like and subscribe for more urban legends and real hauntings. And the next time you get up in the middle of the night and walk past a dark bathroom, don't look in. Just keep walking. Sweet dreams.